So first things first, I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Tan, and I'm going to use this as my eyeshadow primer. So the reason why I'm using a concealer as my eyeshadow primer is because it has the technology to not crease on you and to also cover my discoloration on my lids. So for eyes, I'm going to take this little guy right here. This is the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions palette. So I'm going to take this shade right here and set that concealer. So the second shade we're going to take from this palette is this top guy right here, and we're going to put this in the crease. Next, we're going to take this light orange and set this below the crease. So to add a pop of color to the eyes, I'm going to take this orangey red shade right here at the corner and set this in the outer V and crease. So I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush and blend out those harsh lines. To warm up this look a little bit more, I'm going to take this orangey brown shade right over here and place this in the outer V. To give this look a little bit of depth, I'm going to take this purpley shade right down here and use this to darken up my look. I'm going to go back in with that cream shade from the palette and use that as our brow bone highlight. So I'm just going to take my Tarte Shape Tape again and use this to lightly carve out the beginning of my lid. So for our lid shade, I'm going to take this middle shade right here, which is a goldish bronze color, and apply this with my finger. Next, I'm going to blend in my outer corner color to my lid shade. So I'm going to take my NYX White Liquid Liner, and this is in the shade 1 White. So we're going to use this liner and to line that slight cut crease. This is a brush tip. As you can tell, there is a lot of product on the tip of the brush, so you want to make sure that you scrape off the excess in the tube. For liner, I'm going to take my Maybelline gel liner and line my eyes. So to coat my lashes, I'm just going to take my L'Oreal Carbon Black Mascara. For falsies, I'm going to take these ones right here, and this is by Eyelure in collaboration with KRAZYRAYRAY. So while I'm waiting for my falsies to get tacky, I'm just going to take my Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer, and this is the smoothing primer, and get my face ready for foundation. Now that I have the eyes complete, I feel like my white liner is missing a little something, so I think I'm going to add 3 dots to the end of my white liner. Okay, now we can move on to the face. So I've been really enjoying this foundation combo. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and this is in the shade 7.5, and the Hourglass Stick Foundation in the shade Warm Beige. What I usually do is I apply my Hourglass foundation first and apply my Giorgio Armani foundation second, and I blend it out with my Morphe M439 buffing brush. So I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus and lightly spritz my foundation brush, just so it blends in smoothly. So I like to buff out this foundation, then push the product into my skin, just so it blends out evenly and I leave no streaks behind. So to color correct under my eyes, I'm just gonna take my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Orange. To conceal under our eyes, I'm gonna take my Maybelline Master Conceal Face Studio Concealer, and this is in the shade 30 Medium Light. And I'm also gonna take this on the bridge of my nose, chin, and forehead. We're also going to use this to highlight the face. To bronze the face and set the concealer that we laid down, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild contouring palette. You guys see me use this all the time because I absolutely love this and it's very affordable. I'm just going to take my e.l.f. blush brush and apply that. For blush, I'm going to take the Balm Cosmetics in the shade Balm Springs and apply this to the apples of my cheeks. So I'm going to grab my TooFaced Chocolate Soleil Medium Bronzer in the shade Medium Deep and use this to contour the face. So to highlight the high points of the face, I'm going to take my Babe in Paradise Morphe highlighter, and the shade I'm going to use is Get Laid. So to smoke out my bottom lash line, I'm going to take my kohl crayon by MAC, and this is in the shade Smolder. I'm gonna go back in with my Warm Obsessions palette and take that brown shade again and smoke out my kohl liner. So I'm gonna take that warm orange color and blend out that brown. So I'm gonna go back in with my Babe in Paradise highlighter palette and take Vacation and use this as my inner corner highlight. So I'm gonna take my Lash Accelerator by Rimmel and coat my lower lash line. To line my lips and get it ready for lipstick, I'm gonna take my MAC lip pencil in the shade Nightmoth and line my lips. So I'm just gonna take my lip pencil and slightly fill in the corners of my lips. I'm going to take my MAC lipstick in the shade Diva and fill in my lips. Lastly, I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus and set the face. Okay, you guys, and that's the ending to this makeup tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting. I appreciate you guys so much. I really hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. If there's any other tutorials you guys want to see on this channel, please let me know. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.